welcome back to my channel. That's what you love. It's me, Dhriti. Today's video is a super chit-chatty one. I haven't done this in a long time, but I kind of do this around my birthday when the year is ending because I don't know, I just feel like it. End of the day gyan types. So as the title says, today I'm going to be sharing 23 things that I learned turning 23. I just turned 23 a few days ago on the 23rd of December, and these are some things that I wanted to share because I know a lot of you all viewing this video and generally on my channel as well are younger. A lot of these videos have helped me, so that's the reason for making this video. So if you're interested in this kind of a positive talk chit chat session, then keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button below. Also hit a like button if you end up enjoying this video. Let's get started. The first thing is live in the present. We tend to completely ignore the moment, thinking about something that happened in the past either or worrying about the future, and we end up missing out taking in this moment. And sometimes you're actually living your dreams. You've achieved those particular goals and you're living it and you don't realize it because you just don't open your eyes, you know, like you can't see it here, but it's above my bed. Live, love, laugh. So live. The second one is to be brave but not lose your soft side. A lot of the time people confuse being fearless, strong, independent with being heartless. It's really important to be brave. I feel that's something that I've learned because if you're gonna grow up and experience different things in life, it takes courage. So the lesson is you need to learn when to be brave and strong, have a voice, and when to be kind, loving, and show empathy. So both are really important aspects that you must balance. The third one is kind of related, and this is something that I have learned coming to Canada, okay? It's to stand up for yourself, and also a subsection of it would be to put yourself first. It's different from being brave. So many situations. So coming to Canada, I've realized one thing, that being younger, and I don't know if this is going to offend anybody, but it's the truth. Being from India, a lot of the people, especially at my workplace, I've come across like one or two people that would really, you know, put you down and talk to you in a rude fashion because they think that you're gonna just take it, like you're just gonna let them bully you, you know. But no, it is so important to stand up for yourself because no one's, like if you're studying abroad, for example, your parents are not gonna come all the way across the world to, you know, talk to that person and make that person talk to you nicely. That's not gonna happen. It's not how the world works. So you gotta do that yourself, and trust me, it makes a huge difference. Like, but when I look at other people around and they can't stand up for themselves, I feel so like, you know, say something kinds, you know. So when it happened to me, when the people at work were trying to put me down and boss me around when they weren't the boss, I stood up for myself, and that made all the difference. They actually are super sweet to me now, and they dare talk to me in a rude fashion, and they won't, they just don't, and now they look at me with respect, you know, because that's how it's made. So it's really important to have your back. The fourth one is meditation. This is a total shocker for me. I honestly am the kind of person who's fun, energetic. I would think of myself exercising in like a Zumba class or something. That would be fun for me. And that's what I thought when I was like 18, 19, that no way will I ever do yoga. I will fall asleep, I will get bored, and I'll leave it in one class. But turns out it is not only for people who are aggressive in nature. Meditation helps a lot of things, whether you're you know, confused in your head, you can't make decisions really well, you just want to, it's like exercise for your brain. I started off with an app called Headspace, and it was like a 3-minute a day meditation, and I did it for only 10 days, like the trial version. When I stopped doing it, I was like, oh no, I really need to start again, because I started, you know, feeling out of place. I started getting a little more irritated, a little more angry, less patient. But meditation really helps. The fifth one is getting in touch with yourself. This is something that really develops over time. Get in touch with yourself because you gotta be your own best friend. How will you know the solution for anything without really understanding what the problem is? So it is so important to be in touch with your inner self. Also, once you do that, if counseling is an option for you, go ahead and do that. Talking to yourself makes a huge difference. I don't talk to myself in the mirror, but in my head, me and Dhriti we're best friends. You're born alone and you die alone. God, this is so detailed. Like, just look at me, you'll see how detailed this is. Anyway, I hope this helps y'all. Trust your instincts. This I learned like 5 years ago, and since then I've always trusted my instincts and it's worked for me. Sometimes you may, you know, sometimes your instincts can be wrong, but it's it's a better bet to trust your instincts than overthink things for 10,000 hours and just mix up things in your head, Don't judge the book by its cover. So this is something that I learned with two of my best friends, and one of them who is my boyfriend now. So funny story is that with both of these really important people in my life, I didn't talk to them first. We had like a 6-month, at least me and Disha, my best friend, we didn't talk for a good half a year in college because we just didn't think that we'll get along. I thought she was shy, but now we're like inseparable. So that, and even with Chirayu, who's my boyfriend now, before we became best friends 2 years ago, we did not talk to each other the first time we met, and I spoke to everyone else in the group, but we both didn't talk to each other. So you may just end up finding a person who's going to be really important to you, but you won't get to know till you don't give it a shot. Just something as simple as Subway. I thought I hated tuna Subway, and I was like, yuck. No, who puts mint sauce in a Subway? It sounds so disgusting, but once I tried it, I loved it so much. I felt like I could have mint sauce with a straw, and I loved it. So since then, I have always given things and people 2 chances before I completely judge them. This one's a little related as well. I believe in second chances, but not third. So I am a strong believer in second chances. I feel like we are all humans. We all make mistakes. But third chance, no. So for anyone who is going through difficult times in their relationships as well as just friendships, this is something that you should keep in mind. The second chance is for the mistake, but the third chance would be for a choice. So the person made a choice the third time around. So now we're going to shift into a little bit of the love zone. This is about some love life advice that I can give you all if I can. I don't even know. Not an expert, but do not settle for that guy. Just don't settle. It is safe to say that I have come across different types of guys in my life. I was the kind of person who would really want to, make it work, and I found myself at times making excuses for the other person's bad behavior. And I have noticed with a lot of my friends, and I've heard a lot of stories that many people do that, especially girls. Guys do that too, but girls usually tend to make excuses more. All I want to say is that it'll take a while to get over that person, but once you're over the relationship, trust me, there's no better feeling. You will leave with a lesson, and that'll be the best lesson of your life. You will know what you want and what you don't want in the next guy, and that is the stepping stone that will lead you to, in a filmy way, you can say, your dream guy. I've always believed it. Whenever I would break up with a guy, I would just think of that one day that I'll be so happy and it'll be easy. The relationship will be easy. Yeah, I'm really happy in my relationship right now, and I feel like it's so easy to date. Theory has been proven, I can say, at least for now. So this advice is from first-hand experience. Take it or leave it. The next one is that family is not only blood. So this is something that, again, I learned recently. I've been lucky to find a few people in my life who always had my back, and they're no less than family. Know who's been there for you through thick and thin, and really value them. No place is safe. And I'll leave the story for another time probably, but don't start asking me in the comments below, okay? I'll share the story later, but this is a very important lesson I learned, that even coming to Canada, I felt like, this is the safest country in the world. It's been tagged as the safest country in the world. But there are good and bad people everywhere. So yeah, no place is safe. You just need to take care of yourself, learn some kind of physical defense, and always be alert in your head. That's why even meditation, be instinctive.
It's what the Japanese call unagi.
The next thing is to have that one thing you love to do and never stop. So for me, it was my YouTube. Again, I have said this in the past, but best decision of my life to make that first video and just put it out to start off. It has literally helped me in so many aspects of my life. It makes me so happy to make videos, to post a sport. It can be any hobby. and just do that for you. Social media is not real life. So important for me to share this with you guys, especially the younger audience that's watching this. A lot of the times, we guys are scrolling on our phones. We're scrolling on our phones through the day, and everyone's posting all these happy pictures, these stories, everything's so flowery on the internet. If you guys are feeling bad about yourself because of social media, stop that right now. So I'm going to talk about myself. Even I post 90% of my happy moments, but ever if I'm feeling low or anything like that, I just won't post. So but that's not what you're seeing, right? It just goes unnoticed. So don't just concentrate on the happy things and think your life sucks because someone else's life looks better on social media. So my advice would be that limit your scroll time. I know this is going against my business if I have to think about it, but I don't care. This video is meant to help y'all. So I would say use the internet for good things like research, making yourself aware, and also entertainment, of course, but don't really drown into it. The next thing is to keep a calendar or a whiteboard in your room, somewhere where you can easily see it. It's just like a reminder in front of your face that you need to get up and do things, and time is running out, so you procrastinate less. And it's really helpful for anyone who's looking to be more productive in life. The next one is always to be open to learning. This is going to be so important for you throughout your life. The next 2 points are kind of interrelated again. So it's ups and downs are a part of life, and you should embrace both. So when you're feeling low, don't give up. Don't feel so low, and just make yourself feel better thinking about the positive things. And always take a lesson from anything negative that happens from your life. Think of it like a lesson. And when anything positive happens in your life, be grateful and just don't take it to your head, because it's a part of life. So go with the flow. And the thing that's related, the point that's related is take it one day at a time. So this helped me, especially when I moved out. Of course, I was earning on my own. YouTube as a career is a freelance career, right? It's a freelance job, you can say. A lot of ups and downs come in terms of income. And taking things one day at a time has helped me so much, because one day I'd be like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Thinking about like 5 days later. But 5 days later, something would pop up and I'd be okay. So the worry was for nothing. So the best thing is to take it one day at a time and just go with the flow. The next one is not to depend your happiness on external things or material things. This is so important to learn in life. You're gonna have a lot of things one day and the next day you're not. So it's really important to make happiness an inner thing, and that's really going to help in life. I'm not an expert. I wouldn't say that I've mastered it, but it's something to work on. The next thing is probably my favorite one. I sound like a total crazy person, but this has actually worked, okay? So as kiddish as it may sound, as people think it is, but blocking somebody can really make such a difference to your inner peace. You have no idea. So I learned this really long back, like 4 years ago, through a Superwoman video, in which she actually made like a funny skit on it saying how people think that blocking a negative person from your life would actually tag you as a kiddish person or an immature person. You should do what is important for your inner peace, and if that is blocking the person from your life, blocking the person from your phone, then who cares? Just do it. So I have applied this since then, and I have never looked back. I have not given a single thought in PG-13 terms. Once I blocked the person, I really didn't give a beep. So it has helped so much, and I actually have advised a few of my friends when they're dealing with such kind of people, and they're like, I have them on my phone. Even though I'm not talking to them, even though I'm not seeing their posts or whatever, it's a very negative feeling in my life, But the minute they block that person, it's proven fact that they have felt so much better. There's like a flow of positive energy that just surrounds you, It just slowly slips off your mind. Either it's getting over an ex, either it's a negative person in your life. So if someone I have blocked is watching this, then I'm not sorry. I don't care. Just don't care what people would say or that person would think. If it gives you inner peace, the best advice I can give you is do that. Block the person out of your life. Everyone has their own time to shine. So whatever you're pursuing in life, don't compare. It's very, very easy to compare yourself, especially in this social media world. If you're working hard, if you're honest, if you're passionate, you will have your own special time to shine. And I feel you should just keep working at whatever you love, whatever you're doing, and make yourself your competition. So keep getting better at the things that you're doing and you love, and success will be yours. That's something that I believe, and that's something that also keeps me going every day. The next thing that I've learned is a more a grown-up topic, you can say. Not exactly a grown-up topic, but just like growing up and entering the adult world of responsibilities. This is something that I've learned. Time is the most valuable thing. Make sure you're getting the max out of your time. So if you're working, suppose this is like the most simplest example that I have given myself, is that if you're working, suppose somewhere for minimum wage and you're working 3 jobs, this probably won't apply to everybody, but the theory works for me. But if you do a job that's paying you way higher, and you get to do 2 or 1 job, you're saving that much time but you're making the same amount of money. So why not? And you can use that spare time to do something you love, care about yourself, because that is also so important. So it's just about structuring your time in a way that there is a balance in life. The second last one is to be yourself unapologetically. It is so important to have your own identity, figure out who you are and be that person proudly, because there's only one of you. You're unique however you are, and you should just learn to embrace it. Figure out yourself, get in touch with yourself like I said before, and be proud of yourself. And if someone doesn't like it, too bad. And the last advice, or the last thing that I can share out of the 23 things that I have learned turning 23, is that you should aim to collect skills instead of having a collect money mindset. This is because those skills are going to stay with you for the rest of your life, and skills are like an asset. So the more you learn, the more you get trained in different aspects of life, you have more things opening up for you and money is going to follow. But if you're aiming to earn a lot of money without collecting skills, that money is going to come one day and it's going to go, and then you're going to be left with what will be a skill basket. And with that, we are done with the 23 things that I have learned over the years. And now that I'm 23, I'm a little wiser than I was, and I'm going to be learning so much more in the future. I'll probably make another one. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if this gets a good response, I'll make one when I'm 25 probably. I don't know. But yeah, I really hope this video helps you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button, and I will simply see you all in my next video. Bye.